Welcome to my video blog of Ask a Foster Parent. I know there are lots and lots of questions you might have that you want to ask a foster parent, and somehow those ABC and primetime television shows are just not giving you the answers you want. Basically, people like hearing about bad foster parents. It's dramatic, it makes for good movies, it makes for good television. But the reality is there are some very good foster parents out there who do an incredible amount of work, and basically almost for free. I know there's that money issue, they're doing it for the money, but let me tell you, for what I know about foster parents, that money is not enough. It needs to be increased. Unfortunately, I think everybody looks at foster parents as volunteers, and they should be doing what they should be doing for free. But, you know, one pair of tennis shoes for the amount of money that they get from the federal government or the state or the county can pretty much wipe out that monthly check. So that is why foster parents try to be as frugal as possible. So let's answer some of the questions that I've gotten already. One of the questions I got from a foster parent, my home is transitional and there are kids who come and go, and I give them keys, but they lose the keys, and the question is, should I replace the lock every time a teen leaves my home or a youth leaves my home? Well, to paraphrase one of the characters in one of my favorite television shows, oh hell yes. But here's an idea for you. There's probably one door that the kids come through. Back when I was growing up, back east, kids always had to come through the carport or the side door or the back door, or even the front door. Very seldom were we really allowed to do that wear and tear on the front door in the front of the house. And we're not even talking foster care. But here's what you can do. You can buy a nice lock. I think there are keypad locks that you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot for about $100. And you can always change the keypad number when youth leave your home. Now some kids leave your home you just really trust, and some kids, you know, they took a few things when they left. So anyway, the keypad lock really works. One of the other questions that I got from a foster parent is, how do I dispose of psychotropic drugs or medications? Unfortunately, psychotropic medications are just way too abundant in the world in which we live in foster care. We remove kids from homes and we expect them to be happy when we put them in the homes of a stranger. And when they're not happy or angry, we tend to give them medication to get over the anger, or we give them medication to get over the depression of being moved around or moved into the home of a stranger. It's so sad. If you're one of those foster parents who have an abundance of medications that are just sitting there from previous foster kids, one of the best ways to get rid of this medication, particularly those psychotropic drugs like Ritalin, is to take it back to the pharmacy and ask them to dispose of it for you. Don't flush it. If you are a foster parent, getting documentation is something that you always want to get, and getting documentation is a way of life for us. So to prove to your county and your state that you're not selling that Ritalin, maybe you ought to take it back to the pharmacy and to dispose of it there. And if you have one of those kind of pharmacies that are incapable of doing so, you know, it's a mom and pop kind of store in the corner, take it back to one of the larger pharmacies. They'll be happy to dispose of it and give you a receipt that they did so. One of the questions I have is about the internet, how to protect your child from the internet. And I get a lot of other kinds of questions, but I want to save some of those for our next meeting, the next time we see each other. So, hey, thank you for coming to watching Ask a Foster Parent, and hopefully they'll have some questions for you. Okay, thanks.